Hello, and welcome back to the channel once again. If it's the first time here, my name is Gigo, and today we are back at the Aburi project, where in our previous episode we started with the steel works, and as you can see for yourself, very neat work done here by the team. And in today's episode, we will be looking at the electrical works for this particular project, and also the plumbing for the decking, and also the splash pool. So without not wasting much time, let's get into the video. Like I said, this is the Aburi project. The project is located in Aburi, and it is sitting on a half plot. It will be a 4 bedroom house, and with a helps quarters, right? So this tells you that you don't need a full plot, to be able to build your dream house. You can keep it simple, and also if you want more space, you can reduce the sizes of the room, right? So like I said in my previous video, the foundation, right, for this particular project was 16 meters by 11 meters, but at every level we have a cantilever, so that means that it keep expanding at the top, right? The house keep getting bigger and bigger, and all the rooms, most of the rooms are the second level, so you having a cantilever, you extend space, you create space in the air, right? So you can do a lot with a half plot. So if you are in the process of planning your dream house, consider going high, or make the provision. It's expensive with the decking, it's just like buying a new land, but if you make the provision of extending it in the future, it will go in your advantage. And just in case maybe you've already built your structure, it is just one level, and you are looking forward to do some renovation, extend it into multiple floors, we are also available. We can do that for you. We've done some projects. If you go to my playlist and you go to the renovation project, you see, single structures that we've, you know, transformed into multiple levels, right? So if you are someone who wants to do that, please let us know. If you send me a message, I will get in touch with you, forward you to the right people, and we will come and examine your structure if it will be possible to get it done. So fast forward, we have the plumbing work ongoing, and you can see the team is doing amazing, with this particular project. Just in case you are, building your own house, right? You are supervising your own house, you have your own carpenter, own mason, and you need, plumbing, or you need electrician, or maybe you have a plumber, you have electrician, you need, a carpenter or a mason, any artisans you need. I have a playlist here. If you go there, you can find them. And those that you don't see in the playlist, if you send me an email or a WhatsApp that you need a plumber, you need electrician, I will forward, them to you, and you deal with them directly, right? So I am not the middleman who plays like the middle role. If you want me to supervise and make sure that the things are done right, I will do that. But I trust in these guys. I know they do an amazing job. They don't need any supervision, you know. So please, if you need any help with any artisan, please let me know, and I will forward you to the right people. And this is the plus that you get with Gigo Production Group. If you're dealing with us, we have everybody on site. So immediately this person is done, he brings the next artisans to come and do his work. And I mean, if we are working together as a team, we make sure that there is no mistakes, right? Because we control each other. So as you can see, you have the electrician and then you have the plumber at the same time doing the work together, so they can communicate if there's any changes, or if there's any fault somewhere, they can correct it immediately, right? You don't have to you know, deal with electrician different, and then when something happens, you have to stop the work, bring the electrician to come and fix it before the plumber will come and continue. I mean, these are people that when you are dealing with them, I mean, they know each other, so you don't go through that hustle, right? You don't go through that hustle of, if they do something wrong, just leave them. They have to fix it themselves. They know what they have to do, and it comes with no charges because, I mean, we are a team. And this is one big advantage is that, let's say, let's use this project for example, right? So we will be doing a concrete casting. After we've casted it, right? Do you know where the pipes are exactly? Do you know exactly where the pipes are? Right. So if you are using a different artisan for from a different group, this one comes to do, let's say the plumber comes to do his thing, he goes, electrical also comes to do his piping things and leave. After the concrete casting, would they be able to identify where they place the pipes? Just in case, in the future there is a mistake, there is fault, and they have to fix it. Do they know where exactly they have to drill or they have to chisel? Right. So this is also one thing that we also have to pay attention. This is why making videos is very important. It's very important. And please don't just watch the videos and just delete them. Or if you can buy a hard disk, right, or buy a drive specifically for your house project. So every video you get, every picture you get, you put it in that hard drive and you make sure that it's being kept well. I mean, you can create an email and put it in the email. I mean, you can be uploading it in an email because that will be more safe, right? And then in the future, if you have problem anywhere in the house, you can go back to the videos and know exactly where the pipes are so that you can drill or you can chisel, for them. But then, I mean, that was just by example. The reason why I'm saying this is, you sticking with one artisan. If you use one artisan, or let's say one group for your project, and something happened, or maybe after they've done with the plastering and everything, and they have to chisel the wall, they have to chisel something, they know that, hey, there is a pipe here, I place a pipe here. you know it is very important because most people go through this a lot after they've plastered. And I mean, let's say you get a new group to come and do electric or plumbing work, they have no idea where those pipes are. But if you have those videos, you have those pictures, you can give it to the person to look at what was done, right? So that they know that, hey, I don't have to chisel here, I don't have to break through because there is a pipe there. Most at times, the architectural drawing, indicates where those pipe has to go and where all those things has to go. But I mean, on the field, sometimes it's a different, ball game altogether. So you might not get it exactly how the architectural drawing moves, or sometimes also we do a lot of changes with our structure, right? We do a lot of changes, with our building. So then some of these pipes shift or they go through a different route. So please, the videos are very important. The videos are and the pictures that you get, they are very, very important, for you to know where, because, these are projects or properties that we will be leaving, for our kids. And I mean, if we don't leave anything behind for them to know how it was done or what went in, they will face the challenge in the future. They will think, oh, maybe let me just create, something in this wall, not knowing that is where, I mean, there's water or there's electric, and maybe they also want to do some adjustment in the house and all that. Then they will start facing those problems. They'll just break into a pipe and becomes another thing. So please, I mean, this is just something that I just thought of. and I just want to share it. It will also interest you that most of my videos I don't write anything. I won't say most of my videos. I mean, I would say maybe 90% or 95% of my videos I don't write anything down. I don't write. I just get the videos, in days, and the day of recording, I just put everything together, and then I just flow, right? So I don't even know what I will be saying in the next 1 minute. It just looking at the videos, and I mean the thought just comes and I just put it out there. So sometimes I may sound like I really don't know what I'm talking about, but that is just because I don't write, I don't plan of what to say. I just go with the videos, I just go with what I see and what comes into my head. Everything is based on personal experience, right? So that's why I just maybe I might be repeating myself sometimes in my video, but just because I'm thinking at the same time, recording the video. So this is something that I just want to put it out there. So if you hear me making those sounds and also repeating myself and that stuff, this is the reason why, I don't write anything down. I just flow with what I see, or I mean, some of the information that I get from the guys. And when it comes to my head, I just like, I really don't know what I'm going to say in the next 60 seconds or 50 seconds. It just comes. So, I mean, that's how I have found, editing easy for me. I try writing some or putting down some points, but it doesn't really work for me. Sometimes if I have to do that, then I have to kind of sugarcoat the thing, make it look, but I just want to keep things real because it is easy way for me to do the editing. It is easy way for me to get the videos rolling, right? So I just want to keep it this way. So fast forward, all the plumbing works and the electricals are completed. So we have to do the boarding, which you see the guys have already done the side boarding of the work. So that means that it is time for concrete casting. And so far, I mean, I haven't had any extra courses yet. So let's see how it will go with the concrete casting when everything is done. Maybe it will take 2 days to do the concrete casting. The cost estimate that I shared earlier on was based on 1 day's work, right? 1 day's concrete casting. And I mean, if you've, done a concrete casting for your project, sometimes it's, you need an extra day. So as it stands now, the cost hasn't changed. So I think in our next episode, we will know if they were able to do it in 1 day or we did another day. That means that the prices will change. So stay tuned for that update in our next, episode. We will also look at the total cost of the whole project, I mean the whole house, when the concrete casting is done, because this is going to be like the last heavy job, to be done on this project. The ground floor is plastered. I think they've plastered it. There's already electricals there. They fit burglar proof. There's also doors in there. So I mean, the ground floor is just secured. It's just left with the first floor, which has to be plastered and everything. But we will see how much it costs when everything is completed. And if you want to know more about it, if you go to my playlist, you see how it started. This is like building on a hill, right? It is, I would say it is on a hill, right? It's a slopey, a gentle slope, hill. So, and also it has a lot of rocks because it is on the mountains. So it has a lot of rocks which, they have to dig out. So, I mean, it is very interesting to see how this project started and how far it is now. That is the beauty, of building your own house, seeing the process step by step and doing the changes also, right? I mean, this wasn't part of the plan, but here we are, having 3 levels, construction. So then I think this, brings us to the end of today's episode. I really do appreciate your time spent here on the channel, and I'll also use this opportunity to thank the owner for allowing us to use, his projects to educate and also, motivate people to come back home and also get things done, and also to let them know that they can also do it themselves, right? They can also build. It's just a matter of time. This owner, I mean, the work being done now, the materials were bought all the way from November, December, right? He was buying the materials in pieces, right, in stages, and now he's ready to put everything together and get to work. So it is all stage by stage, it is all about planning. So in our next episode, we'll get more into the details. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next episode. Let's do it.